Thomas and Portland. You know it. Hello, why are you so quiet? Good morning. You didn't know I was speaking to you. No, Putus, I'm speaking to you. You are the precious somebody now. We got New York to Dallas going on. Good morning. You didn't say your name, but I'd like to big you up. Individual in New York and in Dallas. And of course, big up every time we spoke to Nicaragua in the place. And where are you calling from, Mama?
St. Catherine, right? That's where.
You're coming from St. Catherine. And you know about our place. You know about St. Anne and St. Thomas and all these places.
Um,
So about Portland. So why you decide to come here today now? For come flap up on the people them radio station.
that's try, and you shall succeed.
I well you try it here. You don't know if you succeed unless you try. All right. I like how you're brave. So ready now, my brave friend. May I get the no already? Because I know you get the first one wrong. Big up to the children and a G. You see the children are going to do pep today? They're going to mash up this. So we say big up to our pep superstars. We're going to mash up that. You hear? So ready now, Miss St. Catherine. You ready? We're going cross country. So we're stopping first in St. Thomas. St. Thomas is Jamaica's third, fifth, seventh, or ninth largest parish. How big is St. Thomas? Yeah,
That's how we say this.
you said St. Thomas is the fifth largest parish for Jamaica.
This is it.
And they just buck up in that. You buck up it through. Buck up out of here, man. Out of here. Out of here. 920-2053-920-6441. Oh, the people on YouTube cannot see it. Hello. Hi, Bridget. So we're going again. 920-2053-920-6441. Look, I didn't get afraid, no boy. Mm-hmm. Not a soul calling the line. Okay. Somebody else get brave. Good morning. You ready? Yes, man. Don't worry yourself. St. Thomas is the third, the fifth, the seventh, or the ninth largest parish in Jamaica.
This is
Sorry, you're talking to me, Mama?
this.
If you talk to me, you can't whisper. What you say? Sorry, can you please repeat? Oh, the fifth. So the lady before you, if you were listening, I just run her off because she also said the fifth. It's 92. Good morning to you. Lord, you sound so awesome. What happened? You know, have no breakfast now go on, the breakfast now run.
Not ready yet.
Oh, well, we need to eat it next time before you call me. So, just sound so dry, man. And where you calling from, a friend?
Ready? Portmore.
St. Catherine, me say like, you coming like Bad Isle, like Obia Isle, there's a follow people. So, Portmore, and you said the third. Yeah. Tell me why you don't say third. You just think about it. You ever go to St. Thomas? Yeah. You go?
Very rare, one time.
Tell me the parishes you've been to in Jamaica.
But we got St. Thomas, Moran,
Moran Bay in a St. Thomas. So I ask you, tell me the parishes in Jamaica that you've been to. Go.
St. Thomas, where they go now? St. James, they're really gonna win.
It shows what good in Jesus' name. It shows me they are getting very concerned. And I'm not better say if you get her a visa now, she take it. If you get her a visa now, she just kiss you on your big toe. I don't know. Me think say you must have a rule. You can't leave Jamaica till you go all the way 14 parishes. Let me tell you have to stay in Jamaica. Let me tell you, do not go any other country until you have visited all of your country. You get it? Because when you go feed them country, you gotta appreciate your country more. And when you go feed them country, you're gonna know gorgeous, the beauty of your country. And when you go a them country, you can say you know for your country first. I see no them people they got foreign. And that's why them not like Jamaica, because they only know one parish. Them don't know the 14 parishes. One last person. Good morning.
Morning, good.
Morning, my darling. Tell me about St. Thomas. What size?
The ninth largest.
Oh, so you just come up with that because you do any mini mini more catch peony pan for to work. You come here now. I am not impressed. Just so you know, I am not impressed. You only do go there because others went to other numbers. One said fifth, one said third, and then therefore you just say I know 70. So you just come guess again for 9. So I'm not impressed. I'll give you a hard one. I hope that you don't get it right. So you ready?
Yes, sir.
The last question that we're asking as we go cross country. Which of these persons is not? What did I say, Mama?
How this person is not.
Good. Kind of examine to get them something wrong, and see not on them fly over it and go fling on the wrong thing is one of the things that we use to see if you're focusing. So focus. Which one is not from the parish of St. Thomas? Which one of them big artists? We're gonna drop some big names, and they just have to tell me who not come from St. Thomas. You ready? Stevie Face, Morgan Heritage, Robert Lightburn, Jesse Royal, or Skillibeng. Who not come from St. Thomas?
Which one is Jesse.
Who you ask? Who you ask? What?
I said Jesse Royal.
Tell Ayana she's not allowed to answer in this game ever again. Tell her a year game. So you have one more minute. So Ayana say, okay, you never ever hear about half of them, the artists. You never ever hear about, you ever hear about Jesse Royal? A big artist, man. But next time we play, we're going to start with a Jesse Royal and we start back here because she knows Jesse Royal. I can't believe you're saying you don't know. Anyways, last question, and make sure you say it very hard. Ayana can't help you. Where in St. Thomas can we find the Robert Lightburn High School? Morant Bay, Trinityville, License, or Yallas? Ayana can't help you upon that box cover. Sweet me. Where can we find the Robert Lightburn High School? What you say?
Yallas.
Yallas. No, I'm glad you not get it. Are you like this? Julian? Ayana win this one, the hip kids? So you know Jenny glad say. I'm glad you get it wrong. One gift in your family per day, you're too crazy. Come here one with big gift for go cross country. No, actually the answer is Trinityville. Thank you very much for playing. Here we go, Xavier. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, started the Jesse Royal, so she know me Jesse Royal. Tell me session and all this.
The musical thing from
him name Jesse Royal, Julia, and him name so.
Some people you're right, and them still choose to show you hate. From them out there, yo. From them I play bad, yo. I them a backbiters. Hypocritical to silence. We call them modern day Judas. The spreaders of rumors. Oh, them a backbiters. Hypocritical to silence. We call them modern day Judas. Spreaders of rumors. Hey, so why should I be afraid of you when you bleed just like I do? The more you try to fight, judge your light is shining through. So
no man, lift up the Jesse and come again, man. Why am I afraid that you bleed like me? Why am I afraid that you have blood like me? Why are you gonna dead one day like me? Why am I afraid that you? Stop it now.
from the king.
I don't think how much more money you have than me because we're gonna dead left it. So why am I afraid of you?
Some people
This morning I said to talk to yourself and I step out strong and step out with confidence. Come on, dog.
run them out there, yo. From them I play bad, yo. I them a backbiters. Hypocritical to silence. We call them modern day Judas. The spreaders of rumors. Oh, them a backbiter, hypocritical to styleless. We call them a dirty Judas, spreaders of rumors. Hey, so why should I be afraid of you when you bleed just like I do? The more you try to fight, judge a light keeps shining too. So I've got no time for you, cause in my view you wanna step in on my shoe. You wish you never leave a new one feels so damn confused. How every day you wake you ache because you know you're fake, and every step you take I bring you closer to your grave. But I am like a column when I easily shake. The certain say I'm feeling under who you can't take. We guided by the monster, defender of the faith. Yes, all them to be great, all them about fighters, hypocritical to styleless. We call them modern and Judas, spreaders of rumors. All them about fighters, hypocritical to styleless. We call them modern and Judas, spreaders of rumors. But your teeth and tongue gonna let you down. Reward for your words shall be profound. Oh, screw all you want, but I'll do one drown. They slew you like a riot with a stone from a crown. Not even the dog that be set on the wall of Babylon shall escape in this time. So word to the ones, choose the right side, and now to be hindered by your foolish pride. I said no weapon formed against I and I shall prosper. So tell me some force ripen, more God out disrespect and face disaster. Cause them about fighters, hypocritical to sideless. We call them a burden Judas, spreaders of rumors. Call them about fighters, hypocritical to sideless. We call them a burden Judas, spreaders of rumors. But I'm on the night, I'm not trying to lie. You can't give me sleep, I want to make us some life. You can't give me smoke and every day I'm gonna I check, step in at the face, no matter disrespect. No somebody get the shit about the price of the make. Lordy, no join no body. Look what the politician them do to Jody. Look what the politician them do to him. If son resurrect it and look what them do to him. Cause they will use and dispose of your those who are close to you. If you choose to tread the road, you know. So brother, if you want to I can bring this car I can bring for your upper belt, Jesse. Take when your mind get a chance represent. Cause you might have no past it present. So not take them blast up your past them resent to. Want make it fast so they blast every cent too. So we go back to the ancient ways and told secrets that remained unchanged. Mentally get unchained, I want goal, I want aim at the same way you say.
Got to stay true to the things you know alright. Doesn't hurt the game, you will take my blood and blood.
I want to know, I want to say, over the right now. I say we're winning right now, if we get that close to what we're living right now, cause I'm winning right now, yeah. I'm not shooting right now. Oh, we're winning right now. I'm Thanksgiving right now, cause we're winning right now, yeah. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. Hey, watch out, cause I'm a walking W. Learn from the else. Put them in a medal in a trophy that bells. Every day just see me with the fan on next film. Break outside the crack in their trails. And every single outside and first to expel. It's all about progress, now we have to excel. Now watch out, looking like so
sometimes I feel like seminar doing no funny, even though I'm done with it. Doing no funny, I got to go harder. Yes, I got to go harder. Oh Lord, some days I feel like I can't wanna pick it up. Oh God, I feel like give it up, but I got to go harder. Yes, I got to.
I mean, I don't feel away there. I don't want to go harder, say me.
Pressure is up.
I don't know, say when the pressure comes, just go harder. You can't, you're not lay down, you're not give up, you're not dead a road. Morning to those who go harder. I'm going to say do it with love and a smile, yeah? Don't make it make you sick. We make you sick.
And you got to go harder.
Terran go harder.
Hey, little sister, you figure.
Red Fox go harder.
Listen, mama, you got to.
Whoa! Who say we look at something and go harder? Xavier, you go on, no. Alright, so if you give me warning, you know. You know.
Alex A.
I know. Ready, you know.
Give me some real and true.
Good morning, Facebook. Sandra says she.
Sometimes I feel like
Me.
say me not doing no funny, but don't.
That's why Bridget and Carolyn go hard.
Got to go harder.
That's right.
Yes, I got to go harder. Some days I feel like can't wanna keep it up. Oh God, me feel like give it up, but I got to go harder. Yes, I got to go harder. When the pressure is on, when the challenge is gone, you got to keep moving on, oh strong. Yeah. Oh, you the break the man, you got to go hard. Hey, little sister, you feel go hard. Yeah, listen, mama, you got to go hard. Oh, the papa, you got to go hard. And when it's tough, you got to go hard. Even when it's tough, you got to go hard. Don't give it up, you got to go hard. Just pick it up, you got to go hard. Pay from your living, you know the pressure must rise. Until you know where the pressure must fight. Water I run, you know it's a bit. Don't you know we are live up right when the pressure is on, the challenge is gone. You got to keep moving on, no strong. Yeah. Oh, you the rhythm man, you got to go hard. Oh, you the sister, you feel hard. And when it's rough, you got to go hard. Even when it's tough, you got to go hard.
Oh, did I brand new? Did I scare you? This is Jenny. Do I have the correct number? This is Akinisha Gordon from Jamaica Constabulary Report. What do you mean by you're not sure? Me don't understand you're not part of the National Task Force Against Trafficking. They never tell us you're talking to Jenny this morning. Oh, gosh, I have another interview at 8:45. So we have to call it 8:30. Is that okay? All right. If I'm here,
Now spend the time with my girl and give me food. Now spend the time with my woman and give me food. Boy, when me run out and next man I running. Turn my back and next man I turning.
that's a pressure.
Jesus Christ. Why?
That's a pressure.
It's better.
That's a pressure. And after you talk about pressure, about spike and go hard and oh you're gone at this. So how that leaks? How you do that? The one a mistake one. I just say a mistake and do. And a mistake you really made for God, son? You're wicked man. Well now you go pressure man them doing the morning, you know. Me don't understand.
Spend the time with me woman and give me.
So we're gonna beg you to do a astrological challenge. Remember the reading song you're supposed to play and never played yet? So when you're gonna play the reading song then?
Why? Chest beats upon me. Yeah.
So you're gonna play the reading something there, perhaps minutes to 9. But here's what you're gonna do. Because some St. Thomas artists, no? So those that you know like the Morgan Heritage, that they may asking for prisoners and he can kill herself in here. So give me St. Thomas now. The actor no come from St. Thomas. Where you come from? The brother come from St. Catherine? Or Clarendon? Clarendon, right? Octane morning, you go in. Morning, Octane. Well, I just make sure so we don't feature and focus a bit on the video from St. Thomas. You could have put in some St. Anne in there, don't feel bad. Because we're still in a St. Anne, we can't live out Romania, we can't live out Busy, and we can't live out Mr. Perfect. So, you know, my parish, hello, Burning Spear, don't start it, you know, hello, I will go in there, Bob, the great Bob Marley. But you only have 3 minutes, I mean, oh, you're going to run it now. So which parish you choose? St. Thomas? Or Anika give a nice little quiz this morning when she go with all the people that come here, Bushman and Morgan and Who you go with Putos? Who you want? And Steve, where you go? Talk to me.
All over. St. Anne, St. Thomas.
St. Mary.
St. Mary.
St. Mary, who come from St. Mary now? You can't play berries and keep it on another segment. Me not see how a lady saw. We're going to live in a St. Anne and come from St. Mary. Why should not go over our parish? You can't go over there. How you going to do it? You're there, okay, they're for your own. Ready? Why did it start over St. Anne? And she come from St. Mary. Oh, Marian Hall. She couldn't find a land over St. Mary. I saw me know St. Anne is the greatest parish. When you see Marian Hall left from St. Mary and go over St. Anne, go live. Hello. When you see Grams Morgan come from St. Thomas and the song them Run Away, Babe. I want to run. Hey, you ever play that? I'll beg you for that, no? Play Run Away, Babe. Because when St. Thomas sing about St. Anne, I saw you know say we parish sell off. Look, no ask you yet. We're going to play Run Away, Babe first. You ready? Long time. Yes. I saw you know it great. Yes, baby.
What would that mean?
Which parish up again?
I don't run with over things.
We're gonna say we don't share, we're gonna say so I have a human trafficking interview there, you hear? So I call the police and tell her 8:30 because you have something for 8:45. I think I can't talk no, God knows. That's how the gospel. Whoa!
Count your stars, walk underneath your moon, and watch it fade and turn to day with a new sunrise.
Whoa! I look at it.
Oh, the way you dance.
She come from town, I'm a parish that.
Got me hypnotized.
You come from St. Mary? Where you born?
Proud of St. Mary.
All of
You born at home?
my soul, run away. I want to love you. Just want to be with you. I run away, baby. When I close my eyes, I fall into memories, and I lose myself.
Hey!
I dive way down deep. I get swept away by the reading page down by the shore. And just like your way, I keep coming back for more. And no matter where I go, with all of my heart and my soul, run away, baby. I wanna come home to you, yeah. Just wanna be with you. I run away, baby. I wanna come home with you, yeah. Free my
So when somebody asks me if I run away in a Saint Anne, I sing about because she can't believe. Say Grams Morgan and I sing, you see what parish great? I tell you nobody. But then ask a good question. So what does that make Kingston? Since one of we road come at town. We don't have no shame, we don't go enough to make space because we build town. A country people build town. We just want to know. Are we teaching about taking care? Are we teaching about water break? We just want to know there will be no Kingston without country people. Are we teaching about Big Gila Isle? How we know them get us something to do when I enjoy until I get her? How we bring in terms of how you can economize and live? How we make that city a thrive? Our talent and make that city a look good?
How we make
as the capital of Jamaica, country people here. When we talking about Scotiabank country, when you talk about First Caribbean country, and a 2 year a Saint Anne man, them the billion bank then. When you look on the part, look on when you look on who work at DGC, most of them country, they don't come from town. I'm serious.
Well, technically,
Fast was people
we're
there.
talking about
Country.
13,
No,
12
Ramses them come from town.
12 parishes combined.
A country
12
people
parishes
build.
combined.
Okay, big up to all of the country people because we build town. Without country people, we know that have a little very flat.
One
We
Jamaica.
name capital.
One Jamaica.
We are the human
One
capital.
Jamaica.
All right, it's too funny.
It's 9 to 10 a.m. 9 to 10 a.m. What do? You know you're right.
Journey to the Savior.
Good fight. Good fight. Good answer. She go. She go. Poor lady. And you should know how gorgeous. You should know how gorgeous Jamaica is. Oh my God.
Sadly, that is the reality.
Yeah, but that's why they keep on trying to get the visa because all they know is their environment, the parameters. If they ever like you know how much time Dorson tell me thanks? Yeah man, you know how much time Dorson tell me? Why? Without a tour guide? No. Lord Jesus, Lord. When we go to country, me see some of them with their slippers and something and them just jumping on the van back. Them just, them don't have no desire. It started in desire. No man, they have it man. Alright, but I want you pause. Hi my darling officer, you ready? Officer? Is this Kimisha? Oh Lord, never mind. I hope I don't call it again. Was it with you that I spoke before? No. Alright, so let me try again. Can't you hear? Alright, darling. I get it all the time. Where's the number? When the number is erased. You see the 1 on this number is tricky. Xavier has Skitter, you have plenty of artist friends. He's never been because he doesn't have the interest and the opportunity. Officer, you ready? Alright. Alright, darling, no problem. You ready? Alright, cool. Which one? The Bado. Yeah? I want lady care from foreign for me. I wear this. A brand? Oh. Yeah, I love it. Nice and it's relaxing and calming. Oh, very good. Very good, Xavier. Good. Yeah, good. Xavier, pay attention. Pay attention. But never know me got to. Oh, same time. And what a good timing, dude. Xavier, I don't think you understand how great your timing is with that song. Because we're talking human trafficking right now. You didn't even know what I'm going to talk about. And there you go playing. You could play any other Romain Virgo and the Holy Ghost just over there, so touch your finger, then you see you are not going away. No, you go Jamaica, you just not go foreign. Yeah. I certainly want to say good morning. How are you? We're talking Inspector Kamisha Gordon, Vice Squad. We're talking about Jamaica Constabulary Force. And this is, of course, a segment courtesy of the Ministry of National Security, National Task Force Against Trafficking in Persons. How you do?
Good morning. I am doing well. Thank you for having me.
A pleasure. And I feel like I'm coming at you like you're going to arrest me anytime now. I want big up, one policeman wake me up this morning at 2 o'clock. And him turned out to be one of my fathers, Officer man. Out a slight road. Me say, Officer Lam, 2 o'clock, in the morning. You're counting a ramp, work road, do verification. What time you went to your bed this morning, Officer?
Around that time.
See? I don't always wake up people. Why misery love company so? But I hope you get some rest. But tell us what's happening though, because human trafficking is such a big thing, and there's so many of our youngsters we can't find. So many of our children are wondering if it is that they've been snatched in trafficking. And what exactly is human trafficking, Officer Inspector?
Well, human trafficking. That's the common term for it. We otherwise call it trafficking in persons.
Lee Craft.
It involves the recruitment, the transfer, harboring, the seed, the transportation of persons for the purpose of exploitation. And this happens by means of threat, force, fraud, conversion, that's primarily what it is. It's a crime for profit, and it is based on the exploitation of persons.
I've always thought about something when we hear the news as it relates to trafficking inspector, and it's how do we make a distinction between another crime and a trafficking crime? And if it is we can't find them, how then do we distinguish it as how you distinguish it and why do you classify it as trafficking when you still can't find them?
Well, as I mentioned before, for example, the difference between trafficking and similar crimes such as sexual abuse is that trafficking is exploitative in nature. It's an
But if you
exploitative
can't find them,
sexual
you see my question?
violation in regards to sexual exploitation
But if you can't find them, what you know
in
is
terms
that
of trafficking. Trafficking in persons is commercially charged and is primarily for profit.
but what you know is
So
that
there must be some benefit to be derived from the
exactly.
activity. The benefit may not be in hard cash, and it may be the other types of benefits, but there must be some benefit to the perpetrator.
Okay, question. Is it a concern in Jamaica? Is trafficking? Like I was speaking to Audrey Budai, and she's part of that task force, and Cherie and the permanent Secretary Williams. Um, is this a real concern? I know we have Human Trafficking Day coming and all of that. I'm very happy we're doing this before the day. Do we have a concern as it relates to trafficking in Jamaica, Inspector? And if your answer is yes, I hope it can be quantitative.
Well, let's look at it from this perspective. In terms of its prevalence in Jamaica, this may be determined by looking at the rate at which victims are identified. That's a good indicator of whether it's prevalent. So, for example, over the last 5 years, on average, we have identified 8 victims per year. The prevalence may also be looked at from the perspective of the number of reports that have been investigated and found to be a breach.
Is it 8? Because I looked on your report and I think I saw that it's 10 victims per year.
Years.
Oh, so you're doing an average, but pretty much last year, I think, or the year before, we had 10 victims or 10 suspected cases. So it
And
was
we had 8.
okay. All right.
Over the years, on average, it has been about 8.
Why? How? Okay. So let's get into how are you victimized? What are some of the things that we ought to do to not become a victim of human trafficking? Let's start right there.
Well, answer the first question, how are you victimized? There are several different types of exploitation that are involved in trafficking in persons. The more common ones are labor exploitation, domestic servitude, which is a situation that involves a home setting where persons are made to work ridiculously hard from way early in the morning until late in the night, and various other types of aspects of that exploitation. Then there is a sexual exploitation, forced begging, debt bondage, organ removal, children being used as child soldiers, forced criminality, and so on. These are some of the types of exploitation and how persons may be victimized. How do we protect ourselves from this type of
I like her
victimization?
though. Like that.
It's very important to check everything. First of all, accept nothing. I like to say it is ABC, quite
Accept
simple.
nothing.
Accept nothing, believe nothing, check everything, double check everything. That when it
ABC. Me like the D. What is D? Me miss D. It's tough.
accept nothing, believe nothing, check everything, and double check everything.
Oh, double check.
Double check. Do not take everything you hear at face value.
Mm.
Talk to someone. For example, if you are even you're as a child and somebody approaches you with some kind of opportunity, some pretty
Job,
story,
pretty close.
the grass is being on the other side, you're gonna take care of you, you're going to flourish and you're gonna go to school, and question yourself, question the
Why is this person
situation.
doing this for me?
Why is this so easy? What is it that is in this for this person who is making this offer to me? Don't keep this information to yourself. Talk to your parents, talk to a trusted adult, talk to somebody. Accept it, do not accept it. Do not believe it as it comes to you. Check it, everything and then double check everything. Because at the end of the day, once you are in the situation, it's going to be difficult to leave that situation many times. So it's always important to protect yourself prior to a situation like that.
Very, very profound. What's the number though? If it is somebody thinks that they're about to be victimized, if somebody thinks that they know of somebody who has been victimized or is being victimized, is there what's the contact?
So to get in touch with the Anti-Trafficking Persons Unit, which is based at the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Investigation Branch, CTOC, contact 967 1389.
That's 1389.
1389. May also call 311 811 as well as 119.
I got 311. What was after that?
811 or 119.
Oh, I see what you mean. 311 or call 811 or call 119. All right, okay, good. I got you. I told you that man wake me from early now, so my head I move a little slower. That officer that wake me up at 2 o'clock. All right, okay, thank you. You've been so good though. I feel like I could sit in a class with you. You just dissected it in such a good way that it was easy. I mean, the definition clear and frightening and scary, and the ABCD. The ABCD is so important that no matter our age, that we apply to our lives because anybody anywhere can be a victim.
Trafficker.
And anybody, even if it is in a jacket and tie, could be a trafficker.
Yeah, trafficker.
Look here, Inspector, thank you so very much. We're going to sleep here. I mean, no, you're not done sleeping. If it is, you wake up at 2 o'clock and Jenny, I concentrate to follow you. So therefore, I want you to get some rest before you join the rest of us out here because your life is a busy one. Inspector Kamisha Gordon, who is a part of the task force. Did I get it right? Trafficking in persons. Am I correct? The task force against it.
I am a part of the Anti-Trafficking Persons Unit, and we also sit under the task force.
All right, my dears. God bless you. Get some rest, and thanks for being with us here on Hits 92 FM. You're welcome. She was good. Yeah, be safe. ABC. What is A? What is B? Believe nothing. What is C? Check everything. D, double check. A, accept nothing. Hear the acoustic on this?
I'ma say no make them take advantage of you. Nah, nah,
Yes.
nah,
You just accept it.
Young girl, wanna school ya. No follow nobody. 'Cause that man where you call you sexy could be twice your
That's what the
daddy.
C does, and that's what that's all the
I know time of life greater. Plus your mama don't happy. Please me, I beg you, don't make them come mess up your body. And you dirty man, you dirty man. Leave the people beneath them alone. You dirty man, you know it's wrong. So leave the people beneath them alone. It's a disgrace, man. You're just a waste man. A waste man. Hey, mommy, I feel listen to your daughter. When she tell us she not happy, you see the signs and turn a blind me I beg you to stop it. That man know you have to come check you. When you left to the
Jenny, I'm Xavier.
Dirty man, you dirty man. Leave the people beneath them alone. Dirty man, you know it's wrong. So leave the people beneath them alone. Fire on, fire on and on. Fire on and retire on and on. Come see a fire like a Billy Bum. Trouble maker to the higher fever. It's not like fire. Burn like fire. Don't try stopping your future. Leave them, let them grow. Be the vibe, be the shine. I'm a nice man. Fire on when we tired. On and on. Fire on and retire. On and on.
Jenny, I'm Xavier.
Fire on when we tired. On and on. Fire on and retire. On and on. Can't see the use with an ice cream and them foot. No, I'm in a gross up. Grandfather did tell me the time I eat from peace. You don't know the water. I want my own. You will tell them I'm ready for it. I want my time. You will tell them I'm good.
What you want to be when you grow up? What you want to do when you grow older? Hey, just like a sponge, so go soak it up. So be careful of all what's close to them. You don't see words and your words, so I take it up. You remember them, do what you show to them. But you say the youth's proud. Where them get it, and where them learn it. If you are good, and the youth's proud. Where them get it, where them learn it. And who are sure they can do it. Ayo, our fingers are white fire. There's nobody to be blamed but you. Hey, they can live in a short dress, just like a honey. And in Jamaica, Johnny will bust it like him daddy. And they could see him want to be like the police. The talks on the street, inspired of the G's. They must believe me, and it's the whole community responsibility. And with duty, to take care of the wicked. And we keep up here, them. You say the youth's bad. I want them get it, I want them learn it. Do you want to know the youth's bad?
Like royalty. It be like royalty. So me happy say the thing around. Never ever happy think twice, no way. Never ever make it in your life. You walk up it be like royalty. So me happy say the thing around. Never twice. Me used to sleep on Stagger Couch. Me used to sleep on Corey Couch. Them and they never left me out. Me used to live at Eddie house. Me never keep the owner key. She keep my used to let me out. Me bring him with me go LA. It's like I him get dominated. Watch the gram beside of me. As how much people can you say? Would feed you when you're hungry, when you're broke, them bless you with money. But I have been so fortunate, surrounded by so many people, make sure 7%. And then the thing me can't forget. Your daughter and my daughter wants me leaving, she no happy friend.
I am blessed. You good? Amen. I'm going to be talking to you in about 10 seconds. I'm Jenny. Okay. All right, my darling. Hold the line and enjoy. You hear? All right. I don't know what is J. I don't have it. So I was trying to secretary of JAIA.
General.
Yeah, what is it?
Jamaica.
Which is exactly
Arbitration and International Association.
how does make it?
JAI.
So which parish now? Which artist are you playing? Which parish are now? You're just not bother with the parish. Talk to them now. Introduce the artists, and the artists are going up.
Protege and Popcorn.
All right. So it qualifies now. We still have piece of St. Thomas. You know, look here. Still. And where's Protege from? From the west? I gather he's from the west because the maroon. He and the maroon are friends. Yeah, the maroon chief. I wonder where Christopher Malcolm is from. Christopher Malcolm, where you from?
The same parish, St. Elizabeth as well.
Yay! I love St. Elizabeth. Somebody asked me, I wonder why you love St. Elizabeth. So we're not telling them, Christopher. We're not telling them. But I love that parish a lot. Christopher Malcolm, you are Secretary General of JAIAC. Help Jenny know, what exactly is that abbreviation? What does that stand for?
The Jamaica International Arbitration Center.
So the letter says J-I.
A?
Oh, for the Jamaica. I get it now. Because you see now, my head was a little bit there. What exactly is that though? Talk to us about that.
Okay, what it is that we have the Jamaica International Arbitration Center. It was established in 2015, thereabouts, as a company registered under the laws of Jamaica to administer arbitration, mediation, and other similar alternative dispute resolution mechanisms. And the short is to try to assist persons to resolve their conflict or dispute without having to go to the court in a manner which provides for credibility and in a manner which is internationally recognized. And as the I in it suggests, international, it was established to serve Jamaican needs, but also to serve regional and broader international needs. And the panel of neutrals for arbitrators, mediators, and so on that we rely on is in fact an international panel with persons from Singapore, Egypt, all over the place who are parties to this panel that we have established.
All right, so let me tell you a little story. I have a dispute with a lady, right? I'm here to pray because I really don't want to go help because of the lady there, right? So I decide, so I don't have the time to go to court for this lady. And she do me wrong, And then somebody from the court said, Jenny, why don't you try, what you call it? It's in halfway tree, the nice dispute resolution. What it has a name. What is it?
Mediation? Is that mediation?
There was a name. But
restorative justice.
Yes, I love you. You say restorative justice. And the crosses lady, when we tried to get her to come to the nice little room with a lovely Rasta man, the Rasta man was so nice. And I take up myself and go halfway tree because I don't have the time to go to court. And I say, okay, since she do me wrong, I am about to just, say a little compromise and the crosses woman never turn up. How does this work if the other party is not interested? I like how you make it sound, But it takes the both of them for there to be this. So how you get the other and how you can still, because like the crosses woman and got me things, She got me things because me not gonna court and she not come a restorative justice. So how you make a balance now with this nice talk that you're talking about and the law and the justice? Come now, you have a real, me say you're glad you woke up in a journey this morning. Go ahead.
I'm very happy.
Go ahead.
I will address it. There are two issues arising. One, the first is that restorative justice is not really established to resolve disputes per se. Restorative justice operates in the area of what we call healing circles. So what restorative justice tends to do is that, let's say, for example, there was a criminal offense committed, and typically operates in criminal type matters. And let's say somebody in John Lane, whatever that is, I don't know where that is, raped a young lady in John Lane. And let's say there is rape, but of course that happens and the families are at odds and all sorts of things are happening, wounds are fresh and people are raw. The man gets convicted and goes to jail, but even after he goes to jail, you will realize that people are still not happy and there may be somebody waiting outside for the moment he gets out of jail.
That's right.
Send him to a jail which is 6 feet under, literally speaking.
Yes.
So what you want to do, but the moment that happens, you then create a cycle of ongoing violence in the community and to recognize that you want to quell that and you want to find a way for people to move forward. So what restorative justice really is intended to be, it's to function as a healing circle where you get the victim and the person who has perpetrated a crime to come together and their families as well, as appropriate, where you can try to get to the heart of what the problem was and to resolve the dispute so you can cauterize it and prevent. Have the person, of course, serve their time and be punished for the offense. But to try to find a way to ensure that you don't have a lingering effect going forward. So that is the whole essence of what restorative justice is. And that is why we call them healing circles, where you come together and you get people to cry and ask persons the real hard questions. Why me? Why did you do it? What could I have done? How do we go forward? Those are the questions that we tend to deal with in the context of restorative justice.
So with the 2 minutes to go, with persons who are hurting, and I just so love how you classified it. I just love your metaphor of it. How do they get to you? What do they do? How do they fix it? How do you become a part of the picture? How do they reach out to you to restore? Go ahead.
I was quickly in the 2 minutes to say this, but on the other hand, when you go to court because of what we call a constitutional right of access. So if you have to sue me, I don't have to agree for you to sue me because you have a right under the Constitution to go to court. However, when you're trying to use restorative justice or mediation or arbitration or any other thing, you get what we call a contractual right of access. So the parties have to agree. So that is why when you said the lady didn't show, she didn't, because she clearly didn't agree. And whereas you can force her in court because of the constitutional nature of it, you cannot do it in the context of arbitration and so on. So what we offer.
Yeah, tell us about the iNeutral. How is the iNeutral relevant to all of this now?
iNeutral in particular has been established as a data-driven online platform. And you can go to that at iNeutral, spelled neutral the correct way, neutral.jaiac.org. And what we have done is brought a number of dispute resolution features together and created an online platform where we have templates where you simply go in and click a button and fill in information. And we have a process that goes through that allows you to then get to a decision-making process. But it is all done online and you don't have to be face-to-face with it. So it is really just taking traditional alternative dispute resolution mechanisms, arbitration, mediation, conciliation, and so on, and creating an online platform. And I'm proud to say that iNeutral is not only innovative, but it is the first of its kind globally, created by Jamaicans, built out by Jamaicans with assistance from people from around the world, and being promoted to already being accepted by people from Singapore, Malaysia, Mauritius, and other parts of Africa, and so on. So I'm very proud of the Jamaicanness of it, and the fact that, as we say, we look about the Salawa, and I went to Monroe as protege of the Maroon, she said. And our motto is that a city set on a hill cannot be hid, and I don't think we go about trying to hide ourselves.
You're worse than the Kingston College and Calabar boys. You find a way to put that in there. I love it, and I applaud it. Come on, I'm thinking the YC in there to be Doragio. I am proud of your passion, and I thank you. You know what is wrong with this conversation, though? It's unfinished. Yeah, man, you make sure you call Anika Nelson, our producer, and you let her know you need a round 2 because this need whole heap more time.
And there's a lot of assistance we want to be able to give us.
Exactly, which is why we want to make sure we have you back. Thank you. Until
you have a wonderful rest of the day and to your audience as well.
And you speak so well. I feel like I should go to Monroe. Big up yourself. I love it. I love it. And what a very rich day today. If you don't leave here knowing more than you came with, then you know, so you're not very bright. You know, so I'm well vexed. So you leave here as you came. No, man. Today is not the day to do just that. We want to say big thanks as well to our sponsors as we make sure we continue across the country. It is Region 3, Digital Foundation, and Caribbean Dreams are major sponsors. Thank you. Big thanks to Garrow Trading, Gateway Cooperative Credit Union, Foster Oats, Ministry of Justice, National Road Safety Council, Caribbean School of Medical Science, Jamaica, Bulwark Insurance Agency, Stewards Automotive Group, Guardian General Insurance, and Ministry of National Security. You get them all today. Oh my goodness. You must leave here brighter than you came. Have a good day. I'm your Virgin. You know we care about you, right? We do, truly. That's how we do this. Xavier, I ever so see you. Got June to around the corner, and I know we're still seeing you, Xavier. So big up yourself, Xavier. Collect the money, David. Don't make them fall apart and go them up. You stay right here. No visa. Hello, cousin.
The thing with St. Thomas and USC.
Oh no, so today's cross country. So before we actually physically go there, we or some of us don't reach there. Them have to carry me go somewhere and them I think them things to them around with me. We're in a St. Anne, we're in St. Thomas, St. Mary and Portland. Them can't left me out of them the road there. So me want anybody who go road finna left me out of road.
Keep St. Anne out of the conversation, Pam.
What oh yeah, go on now?
What is it about St. Thomas and here from today?
Well,
We're doing it by region or by parish?
no region. It has always been region. So we're in region 3. So we were in region 2, which is Mandeville, your place, which is why we were at Gulfview. So now we're gonna go
Eastern region.
right. That's right. You're a brilliant scholar. Look here. Xavier, you know? Why do you think Xavier in my class?
From St.
What the artists? Go on now.
Pushman, Skillibeng, Popcorn, yeah.
Want to Morgan Heritage? You cannot.
And everything.
I have to put Morgan. Stevie Face. A big. And we have to say St. Taurus, right? Although he was born overseas. St. Thomas is his place. Oh yeah, no, he lives and he did it. He did it every day, all the time. Yeah. Who else?
Sportsman from St. Thomas. From the
Who no, go on now. Let me see. German, you. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, man.
I'm in love with Hansel Parchment. Hansel and I work out. Yeah, man. Good body, look good, tall, look up in the sky. Anyway, all right, back over to you then. All right. Big up your chair.
That's Jenny as usual, worth every penny, you don't know. It is a big bad sports.
When them are talking to me, them are ready, look how we're ready for any conversation. They think say we still like up with the pen phone. The people are talk, we are listen. No, Xavier. Look here. See them, Semani. Dalton Semani, yeah. Anika, the son. Anika, no go to bed, you know, she prepare a piece of shoe they give me. Remember me tell you. Good things say we bright and up and running. Y'all have a good day. Take care. Always good to see you. Really, always. It's the officer man they will come here. I go team here. And I straight me more. Officer Laman, big up yourself. All JCF members, morning. God be safe here. Take care. See you soon. I'm going on my Zoom later. Who wants to come on my Zoom to make more money? If you do, let me know. So I can send it to you. Who that? Chronic Law, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Chronic Law. Would it tell you inside, Chronic Law, up on the inside? Nobody ever turn to. I don't think we're going to pay. We're going to fix it.
We're going to start with now some sports.
Let's spend another day.
Gerald Foster, are you there on the roster?
What? That's how I jump up the camera. Trust you. But then I trust me, you know. So,
no, what about the other league?
So in jump up.
Oh, me? All right, people.
Yes,
because Wednesday morning.
So when
Wednesday,
answer?
26th of
When
May,
answer?
2021. It's another
Answer.
bright, sunny morning in Kingston, Jamaica.
Let me try again.
It's summertime. It's getting hot. Can I
Because
tell
I
you?
joined it.
It's getting hot in and around here. And of course, you know, we are here.
You can click also.
So,
You know, we click
on the big
Germany.
bad show.
Yeah,
Sports
okay.
Express.